Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Behind me, 2011 Honda Fit. We're gonna be replacing the front sway bar links. This will be a quick repair. Let's get started. First thing we wanna do is jack the vehicle up, put it on jack stands, and we'll pull our tire off. We wanna turn the wheel all the way so it opens up this space. It'll give us perfect access to our lower nut. Sometimes sway bar links can put up quite a fight, so I'll give you a few tips. First, I recommend a good impact. They do give you a little Allen key in the front. That will prevent our stud from spinning. Then you can get a wrench on the nut. But for me personally, I find that doesn't work very good. The easier way is with an impact. Next little tip is to clean off the threads as good as you can. Get any of that dirt and grime, and then spray it with a lubricant or a penetrant. I have just a little lubricant. We'll spray on the threads. Do that to the top. What's gonna help is having both sides jacked up at the same time. That relieves pressure on our sway bar link. Let's tackle the top nut first, and then we'll do the bottom. The method I like to use behind here is getting a pair of vice grips. There's a little metal ring back there. You can get a pair of vice grips on. And back you up just a smidge. Now we'll take our impact, it's a 14 millimeter. It slipped off, we'll reset it. May slip off a few times, no problem. Every time we get just a little further, we get more meat to grab onto. I'm gonna try and get a different tool back there. Whew, got it. So this time, a pair of channel locks did the trick. Now let's hop to the bottom one. So this will just be a repeat of up above. I'll put my vice grips behind here, try to buzz this out. Now, if you can't get it out and you're really struggling with it, you could try a little heat on the nut if you have a way to heat it up, or if you have an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel, then you can cut it off. So there are other ways if you're struggling. Put these behind here. Got pretty far. So I'm gonna reposition. There we go. Just getting it locked in the right spot. All right, now this comes out pretty easy. Perfect. Wipe this off. Wipe off our top. Put in our new one. Now, if you have grease fittings, just make sure that they're both accessible. And we'll wanna grease these up as well. Slide in the bottom, grab the nut, put that on. Oh. Now on these new ones, they actually make a spot for a wrench in the back, which is pretty slick. It's an 18 millimeter. The new nut is just a different size, 15 mil. Just till it bottoms out. We'll torque that in a little bit. Then we'll do the top. Slide this in. Put on our bolt, wrench, snug it down. All right. Top one is torqued to 22 foot-pounds. Now let's torque the bottom. The bottom is torqued to 28 foot-pounds. Nice. And that's it, we're done. All right, there you go. That's how you can replace a front sway bar link on a Honda Fit. Sometimes these like to put up a little fight, so there are a few different methods you can get that nut off. I like using the vice grip or a pair of channel locks in the back. They do have that little Allen key in the front if that works for you. Otherwise, you have heat or a cutoff wheel. Hopefully your repair goes successful. I'll have a link in the description for all the parts and tools used. If you have any questions, comment, post down below. We'll see you on the next one.